What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So you guys asked me if Hyliion IPO is a stock to buy. I'm going to give you my honest opinion about the IPO. I'm going to give some reasons why you should buy and why you shouldn't buy the IPO. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to first review their products, what they have to offer. I'm going to tell you why there's some good reasons to buy these guys, and I'm going to give my honest opinion why you shouldn't buy these guys. So let's see what these guys are about, and then let's see what you guys think at the end. If you bought into these guys, let me know at the end of the video. Again, I put a lot of time into this video, so make sure you give me a like on this, and if you guys are new subscribers, welcome to my channel. So here we go. On June 26th, the Hyliion IPO announced via Tortoise acquisition the merger. So Tortoise, in my previous video, SHLL is a symbol. They basically wanted to find a company to fuse with and become a juggernaut with. Hyliion looked through about 200 companies and they found these guys. So basically, their competitors are Nikola and Tesla, and I'm going to show you a comparison with these other two businesses. But let's talk about Hyliion and why I think these guys could be a juggernaut. Okay, so first of all, let's think about trucks. Trucks, basically, I mean, how would I sum this up? They are the infrastructure of the United States. When you buy something online, a truck drops it off. It doesn't matter if it's furniture, if it's food from Sam's Club, if it's from Walmart, if it's, this is Rheingeist. So, think about this. I have a IPA in my hand from Cincinnati, Ohio, that I'm probably going to drink when I'm done with this video. And what drops it off? Trucks. Okay, there are trucks here, there are trucks there. Trucks are pretty much the infrastructure of the American economy. Think about it. If there's a bad snowstorm and you don't get your present within a day, it's going to suck because these trucks were held back. Maybe if it's weather. That's the important factor of trucks, okay? These guys, first of all, they have Class 8 trucks, okay, which includes cement trucks, dump trucks, and freight liners. So these are some things that they add that they're having to this. So think about this. Cement, how much do you, look at the freeways, okay? Look at, cement trucks that help out your driveways or sidewalks. I mean, that's going to be in demand. Dump trucks are going to be in demand for basically, let me just think, landscaping, okay? Think about this. You get leaves, you get all this stuff, you're getting rid of all that junk, and then you have freight liners. So think about that. There's three things that I see very good right now with this IPO. What their plan is, what their target is, okay? Think about the summers. Dump trucks are going crazy, okay? Cement trucks are going crazy. People are doing all these, like, refurbishing their house in the streets. There's always summer projects with cities and stuff. And freight liners are freight liners. Everybody needs them. So let's think about that. So let's jump to the website of Hyliion real quick. So this is their goal on Hyliion, is to eliminate carbon intensity by revolutionizing their Class 8 powertrain. So them and Tortoise decided to be a fuse, okay, and fuse together to be a juggernaut with the symbol HYLN. So let's look at their hybrid diesel trucks real quick. So their goal is to lower emissions, lower fuel costs, and drive better expense. And at the end, when I compare these, I'll show you the comparison between the Nikola trucks and the Tesla trucks. So I have a very good diagram that I found that we can compare this, and diesel trucks that use diesel fuel. So here's their design, okay? So here's their battery pack, how it works. So basically, they integrate into Class 8 trucks. Automatic operation intelligence algorithm reads a road ahead of the vehicle to determine energy capture and application. That is incredible. Over-the-air updates ensures your drivers have the latest software to maximize fuel savings. That's great. An additional 120 of horsepower and 1,500 pounds of torque improves the vehicle performance to make your driver's job easier. Braking supplements, that's good. So I'm looking at safety. Let's look at this ERX real quick. So this is the big thing, okay? So their ERX provides a 7-year cost of ownership unmatched by any diesel or battery electric Class A trucks. And there's their music in the background. So their EV solutions require a complex infrastructure and demand a lot from the grid. The ERX powertrain is fully electric drivetrain with a Class 8 truck that recharges itself by efficient route charging. Now I read, and I'm sure there it is, 10 minutes, refuel in 10 minutes, 0 to 60 in 20 seconds, fully loaded at 80,000 pounds. Up to 35% less expensive than diesel on a miles per diesel equivalent gallon of fuel. That's what people are going to look at with companies because they want stuff that's cheap. They want to save money. They want to do things that are cheap. Okay, this is going to save money. You're going to do whatever you can to save money. Okay, diesel ain't cheap. Net negative carbon emissions. Fueled with renewable natural gas, Hypertruck ERX can deliver net negative carbon emissions. A fleet of 389 Hypertruck ERX trucks offset 100% of GHG emissions produced in the entire state of California for a full day. Okay? It can travel seamlessly in and out of cities that require zero emissions by operating an all-electric power up to 25 miles without any performance degradation. Power generation providing up to 85 hours of continuous auxiliary power for in-cab electronics and HVAC systems without the expense of emissions. Wow. So they're comparing themselves, okay? The average diesel semi-truck emits 210 metric tons of carbon annually. The Hypertruck ERX is the only Class 8 net negative carbon-producing electric powertrain. So we're starting to get somewhere, okay? 700, this is what you want to see too. 700 commercial vehicle fueling stations across the U.S. $1,300 miles between fill-ups. That's pretty solid. They can travel as far as diesels, any more than twice the distance of comparable battery-only vehicles. Wow. And I mean, look at their opportunities. I'm in Ohio, right over here. And look at these guys in California. I mean, there's a lot of opportunities. And then the thing is, once these start going, you know, once these electronic vehicles start rolling, there's going to be more places out there. So that's the good thing. But one more thing before I discuss the IPO, and then I will discuss a few reasons why to avoid the IPO. But let's compare something. The availability today against diesel. Okay, Hyliion, if it was available today, the upfront vehicle cost is $157,100. A 7-year total fuel cost is $241,268. $299,250 versus diesel. 7-year total cost of ownership, $431,850. $404,493. Savings versus diesel right now, 6%. But with their future solutions, okay, their Hypertruck ERX in 2021 will upfront, it'll be more than a diesel, $220,000 to $132,000. The 7-year total fuel cost, $94,776 versus $299,250. 7-year total of cost ownership, $279,776 versus $431,850. So that's very impressive. Savings versus diesel in the long run, 35%. Now, Nikola, their competitor, availability in 2023, the upfront vehicle cost could be more, okay, but 7-year total cost of ownership is going to be $637,500. So this is where I'm going, why you may not want to buy the Hyliion. First of all, there's competition between them, Nikola, and Tesla. So sure, the 7-year total cost of ownership is going to be down, but you got to be careful about I could see people already texting me about, this, or sending me messages about my previous video. So one thing that I don't like is, Tesla's part of QQQ, and I'm a dividend investor. Now, Tesla's part of QQQ, but Nikola and Hyliion can be part of them, okay? That's one thing. But Tesla is a juggernaut right now, and Elon Musk is a machine. So you're going against Tesla. Then Nikola, okay, they could screw up, and I'm discussing Hyliion. They could screw up, and Nikola can have a better version. So these three companies are going to mix and match. They're going to figure out what to do with how to be energy efficient and how to save money. So the competition is going to be fierce. Nikola is very competitive. This is very exciting for these companies, but one of the reasons I'm not going to maybe invest in these guys is they don't give off a dividend. Sure, it's an IPO, and IPOs, they can be real good or bad. I will be investing in mutual funds. So, one positive is if these guys are very powerful, some of the ETFs and mutual funds that I'm invested in could be part of these guys. So right now, I'm going to hold back a little bit on the IPO. I do think that there's serious potential, but there could be some issues in the long run, and they don't distribute a dividend. Now, don't get me wrong, I could be completely wrong, and look at the price of Tesla going up, but they're kind of a small fish in a big pond with Tesla and Nikola right now, and Tesla is very powerful right now. So Elon Musk could go on the internet and just say this stock sucks, and it'll scare people. So he's that powerful of an individual. So I want to know what you guys think. Have you invested in the IPO? What are your plans with this stock? I do see some serious potential, but actually I'm going to lay back, pull back a little bit. One, there are some issues with rich uncles, and I'm assuming that they're probably going to have another crowdfunding raise to try to get their money back because they owe like $5 million. And from what I'm reading, they could give the investors first dibs on because of the net asset value being down. So my money's probably going to go into that. Try to, one, save the rate and buy it when it's 23 cents a share, when it was $5, because once the vaccine comes out, everything will be good. Another thing is, it's new. So there's a lot of potential on paper, but these things could have recalls, they could have issues, the demand could be too high. How safe are these? We don't completely know yet how safe these are. And a lot of businesses and owners are very stubborn. They don't like to adapt. So I'm assuming once they figure out the financial, how cheap it is and how much money they can save by using energy efficient truck, from Tesla, Nikola, or Hyliion, that's possible. But it's going to be interesting. It really is. I think the merger is very strong between Tortoise and Hyliion, and I see a lot of potential with these guys. So my honest opinion, I'm gonna hold back for a little bit with this IPO. I did invest in something that is about to go public, MedX, when I was doing stuff with real estate crowdfunding. I think the stock is okay. right now Tesla is the big dog right now, and if they start getting in ETFs that distribute dividends, if there's a percentage of them in the portfolio I'm in, I could buy maybe $200 worth in this IPO or something and then sell it and then throw it in my dividend portfolio. But my rule of thumb, I do kind of like O'Leary with his rules, are, if you invest in a company, you expect to get something back. So there's no dividends, so I'm not going to do it. A lot of you Robinhood guys have lost a lot of money on Hertz. This is just very iffy right now. So it's testing the waters past my knowledge. I don't know yet. It's too early. A lot of these other trucks are going to be out later, so they can just puff their chest and say, "Hey, look what we're doing. Look what you're doing." So the competition is going to be fierce. So I'm going to pull back. Let me know what you guys think on that. Again, I did put some time in this video, so make sure you give me a like. And if you guys are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Let me know your honest opinion on this. And I don't know. I'm iffy on this one. I'm going to say no. That I'm not going to buy it right now. Maybe in the future I will, but I'm staying back. So some of you guys invested. How much did you invest in, and what do you see with the potential? So have a great Sunday and have a good